9 reasons for men to break up relationship. 1. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 1. Deadly attraction. Almost all the men studied, the type of woman who extinguished their love was obsessive and possessive. For men, women like this are a plague that must be avoided. This type of woman considers her lover to be hers. She makes him have to count every minute he passes without being with her. He shouldn't talk to other women, including even old friends. 2. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 2. Excessive clothing. Men complain when women often dress too much. There is an opinion among women that it is better to have too much than to be considered too ordinary. Finally, just watching films, women have to wear party dresses. When going for a trip to the village, women wear very expensive clothes created by famous designers. Most men feel embarrassed accompanying a woman whose clothes are irregular. Those who don't know what clothes to wear and when to wear them. Most men won't tell you how to dress voluntarily unless you ask them. 3. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 3. Thickness facial makeup. Some women think that when it comes to makeup, more is better. Then apply everything thickly. Thick foundation, heavy eyeshadow, black eyeliner, blood red lips and nails, strong perfume. Apparently, all this does not fascinate men. Not at all. Thick makeup will make men think that there is something the woman wants to cover behind the mask and continue to wonder what the woman's face would look like if she had just woken up without wearing makeup. And men will not choose this woman as their life partner. Makeup is said to be successful if it enhances the natural beauty of the face. 4. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 4. Helpless. Contrary to the old myth, helpless women are not actually charming. No man wants to have a lover who is too dependent. Men expect women to also be able to handle basic tasks in daily life, replacing dead house lights, checking bookkeeping, and so on. Most men prefer women who can solve everyday problems. Relying on men to fix everyday routine problems will only send them running away. 5. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 5. Likes the phone. A man finally broke up with his girlfriend because she kept talking on the phone to other people even though he was sitting next to her. Many men don't like women's phone habits and consider them a major distraction. Men and women have different views about telephones. Men consider the telephone to be the fastest way to communicate or send a message. In contrast, women view the phone as an opportunity for socialization, using it as a substitute for long lunches and to fill free time. 6. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 6. Likes to tease. This is the type of woman who is too quick to direct the relationship to things that lead to sexual relations, both through suggestive words and actions. Most men don't expect an intimate relationship at the start of their acquaintance. They even hate women who like to flirt. For those who feel they belong to this group, try not to discuss sex in depth. 7. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 7. Alcohol drunk. This is the type of woman who can't tie a man down because she can't give up her alcoholism. A woman like this can never set her boundaries and never knows when she can stop. Every man asked said that alcoholic women not only turn off love, but immediately say goodbye forever. Men don't know what to do if a woman is out of control and wastes money on liquor. This man felt helpless and embarrassed. A man is usually able to control another man who is drunk, but immediately backs down when faced with a woman like this. 8. Reasons for men to break up relationships, Part 8. The refrigerator is empty. A woman who has nothing in her refrigerator except a few bottles of wine and some diet soda is not going to attract a man's attention. An empty refrigerator gives the impression that this woman is not interested in things related to cooking and preparing food for her loved ones. What you need to know: whether you like the food you make for him or not, men still feel happy because they feel cared for and loved. 9. Reasons for men to break up relationships. Final part. Messy bathroom. Even though it's not the number one thing, many men say a messy bathroom makes them anxious because they're afraid of dropping something, or walking among women's clothes that are still dripping with water.